Hello guys and welcome to today's video, and in this video I've tried to challenge myself to do a lead code hard question using only my mobile device. I'm going to try the fourth question. As you can see, it is a hard question. Let me just quickly open the question. Let me give you a brief explanation of what actually the question says. Given two sorted arrays num1 and num2 of size m and m respectively, return the median of two sorted arrays. So the question basically says that you are given a two sorted arrays and you have to add both of the arrays, not like individual digit adding. You just have to merge both the arrays and then sort the merged array and then find the median of the merged array. Let me just give you guys a very small advice. Don't ever try to solve the question in the platform's inbuilt IDE. You try to solve the question in your well-known IDE, and after that copy and paste the code in the platform's IDE. Many of the websites reduces your points for giving many wrong submissions. In the local compiler, you can compile it how many ever times you want, and then after that you can just submit the perfect answer. Okay guys, I have taken two different arrays in my local compiler, namely nums1 and nums2. Now all I have to do is just merge these two arrays. Nums1 plus what? Nums1 plus nums2. Sorry for bad typing. Okay, yeah, that's done. Now we have to sort these array. I'll use bubble sort algorithm. So my piece of advice is always stick to the inbuilt commands if they are present in your programming language, because many advanced programmers might have worked really hard to generate an algorithm, to design an algorithm which reduces both time and space complexity. So it's better if you stick with them, but it is also better to know the conventional algorithm which is used for solving these type of problems. So we just have to take a for loop for I in range 0 to length of merge, now a colon, and another for loop for j in range. So if you want a detailed explanation of how this algorithm works, please mention in the comments below. I'll try to explain everything in the next video. I plus 1 and this 2 up to the length of merge, add another colon. Now we'll take an if loop. If merge of I is greater than merge of j, let's close the brackets and put a colon. Now we'll take a temporary variable known as temp, equate it to merge of I, and in the next line merge of I equals merge of j, and in the last line we'll assign merge of j to temp. Now let's check if this actually works. Print merge. Yeah, it works. 1 2 4 5 6 6 7 8. So for those of you who don't know how to calculate median, in order to calculate your median, your a sequence of numbers should either be in ascending or descending order. As we have already sorted out our array, we have the array in the form which is suitable for finding the median. If there are even number of elements present in an array, then the median is the average of the middlemost numbers. If there are odd number of elements present in the array, then the average is the middlemost element. So for starters, let us initiate the length of merged array by 2, because we need to use this again and again, and it will be tedious to type length of merge by 2 many times. M is equal to length of merge by 2. Now we have to keep an if loop. If the length of merge mod 2 length of merge mod 2 is double equal to 0, we have to print merge of what is it, m plus merge of m minus 1, because we need two middle elements, right? Merge of m, we need another parenthesis here. It goes here and then another one goes here. We need to divide this by 2. Now there is something wrong in this. Did you guys figure it out? No? See here, if you divide the length by 2, then this returns a float value. Like m is now a float type of value. But slice like array slicing can't be done by using a float value. Now we just have to put an int into this. That's it. Now it's solved. Let's try running this for once. See, it works. Now let's do it for odd number of elements. We put an else colon print merge of m. That is it. Now we'll try to remove one of the elements because we need to make this an odd, right? Yeah, now we'll see. Yeah, it works. Now all we have to do is just copy this code, copy it. Now go to leetcode and then just paste. Yeah, we have to adjust for the parentheses. I'll do it. Now I have arranged everything according to the parentheses, and now let's see if this actually works. Yeah, it kind of works now. There are many test cases in which this code is tested. Now let's submit this to see if it gets accepted or not. Wow guys, it's accepted faster than 5% on Python. Yeah, that's a nice thing to see. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.